Open world games are at their best when the world itself feels like a dynamic living character. Whether it's a historically rich landscape, a sprawling fantasy realm, or a futuristic wasteland crawling with danger, a lively open world ups the immersion factor, making your surroundings feel truly alive. It's not just about map size or graphics, but how every mountain, street, and hidden alley pulls you deeper in, rewarding curiosity with discovery. This list highlights some of the most vibrant, richly realized open worlds in gaming, worlds that feel lived in, dynamic, and memorable long after those credits roll. Now, it's worth noting that this video follows up on our two previous ones. It's a brand new list here, so don't be disappointed if you don't see Red Dead Redemption 2 or your other favorites here. We've linked the earlier videos in the description. Chances are they're featured there. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Ghost of Yotei. If you're craving a Japanese open world experience, few games have matched the breathtaking scale of 2020's Ghost of Tsushima, at least until its sequel dropped. Ghost of Yotei takes that familiar open world formula and polishes it to a pristine shine. Historic Hokkaido is packed with environmental diversity, and Mount Yotei anchors nearly every vista with its constant presence on the horizon. With more dynamic weather, including rain, snow, and a stunning aurora borealis, Ghost of Yotei is an easy contender for the most beautiful game world of the year, earning a well-deserved spot on this list. Where Winds Meet. Like Ghost of Yotei, our next pick also takes place in historic Asia, this time in 10th century China. This free-to-play open-world game boasts impressive visuals, especially considering it's also available on mobile platforms, and features vistas that sometimes rival Yotei. Even better, parts of the environment are fully interactive, whether you're lighting grass fields on fire or throwing a bear into a rock wall to watch it crumble. With plenty of zany minigames and wild abilities, shrinking is a personal favorite, Where Winds Meet stands out as one of the most enticing free-to-play open-world titles around. Far Cry 4. There are a lot of Far Cry games, so why does the fourth entry make this list? Well, it's simple, the setting. Taking place in the Himalayan region and giving you a camera to document it, Far Cry 4 elevates open-world sightseeing to new heights. The game is just practically a virtual zoo, featuring honey badgers, Bengal tigers, tapirs, multiple bear species, and much more. You can even ride elephants as a mode of traversal. With its beautiful mountain landscapes and thriving wildlife, Far Cry 4 delivers one of the series' liveliest worlds to explore. Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, we featured Red Dead Redemption 2 in the previous version of this list, so it's only right to give the original its overdue praise. When Red Dead Redemption launched, there weren't many video game inspirations of the Wild West. Rockstar stepped in and absolutely nailed it here, channeling all of its GTA experience into a gritty American frontier. You can spend hours taming wild horses, but the world constantly distracts you with dynamic events like bank robberies and public hangings. This version of the West feels reactive and alive, and even after its sequel, the original still impresses with its interactivity and realism. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom may share portions of its map with Breath of the Wild, with new mechanics and an expanded cast of NPCs, makes it feel like a fresh new adventure. Ultra Hand is the standout addition here, letting players fuse objects together to build delightfully bizarre devices. And while familiar regions do return, the Sky Islands and underground depths add entirely new spaces to explore. Paired with its endlessly charming art style, it's hard to take your eyes off of this world. Star Wars Outlaws. This generation has been no stranger to lively open worlds, so it's no surprise it saw the first true open world Star Wars game, not counting the MMO of course. Outlaws absolutely oozes original trilogy energy. Tatooine looks and feels like it was pulled straight from A New Hope, and players regularly find themselves in nostalgic scenarios, from fighting monstrous rancors to venturing into a Sarlacc pit. New planets also make strong additions, expanding the already deep Star Wars lore through solid world building and environmental storytelling. Dying Light: The Beast. Just because it doesn't have a number attached to it doesn't mean it's not a mainline entry worth playing. Dying Light the Beast refines the series' dynamic open-world formula into something more reactive and exciting. The setting is a lush wooded region of the Western Alps. This dark and moody location offers a dramatic contrast to Dying Light 2's bright metropolis. There's still natural beauty to admire, and if you're feeling brave, you could tour the forest in an ATV. Just, try not to alert too many of the zombies. The Crew Motorfest. While The Crew and The Crew 2 wowed players with their drivable recreation of the entire United States, Motorfest zooms in on Hawaii. The scale isn't one-to-one, mind you, but the island's major landmarks and defining features do remain intact. Oahu is still massive, whether you're racing down Waikiki highways in a Lamborghini Revuelto or revving through volcanic ashlands in an off-road Bronco. A free update even added Maui, giving you even more vacation-worthy scenery to tear and drive through, whether you're just not busy winning nail-biting races, of course that is. No Man's Sky. Procedurally generated games often feel lifeless and artificial, but No Man's Sky avoids that trap in multiple ways. First, there's the sheer volume of content. Its several biomes are used to dramatically vary millions of planets, ensuring you see worlds no one else has. Ongoing updates have added surface vehicles, base building, and even more ways to bring personality to the universe's endless supply of planets. Fallout 3. Now, we probably wouldn't have hit a Fallout TV series today without Bethesda's seminal Fallout 3 in 2008. Despite its post-apocalyptic wasteland, the game's toe-tapping radio, quirky humor, and weird questlines inject plenty of charm here. The capital wasteland also feels more alive than a typical open-world map, thanks to dense activity, memorable NPCs, and constant discoveries around every single corner. Batman Arkham City. Speaking of dense worlds, Arkham City is packed. The map is just big enough to feel freeing while you glide around with Batman's cape, yet still small enough that every block feels meaningful, thanks to 400 plus Riddler challenges and plenty of other secrets. Joker and Harley's intercom taunts add even more personality here. To this day, Arkham City stands as one of the definitive Batman open world games. Assassin's Creed Shadows. The Assassin's Creed series has finally ventured to Japan, and this time players control two protagonists. Naoe has traditional parkour movement and a grappling hook for mobility, while Yasuke uses brute force to smash through doors and environmental obstacles. Dynamic lighting and weather effects, ponds freezing, ice fields flooding, add surprising life to this world. With a map size comparable to Assassin's Creed Origins Egypt, there's a ton to explore. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 is a treat, not just for its phenomenal storytelling, but for its rich historical detail and realistic open world. The game spans two massive regions, Trotsky and Kuttenberg. Kuttenberg is a bustling commercial hub, practically rivaling Novigrad from The Witcher 3, in how alive and reactive it feels. Even 100 hours in, it's hard to roam for long without stumbling into a new quest or encounter. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy gives you a fully explorable Hogwarts castle to roam around in, and it's an absolute delight.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test?
The game is overflowing with little details and secrets. From its books and its cast of characters feels just as charming here, and sometimes irritating as they do on the page, of course. Going from nervous 5th year to confident wizard or witch is a magical journey. Tom Clancy's The Division 2. The Division 2 has a darker tone, but it stays engaging thanks to its wide variety of multiplayer modes and constant supply of content. Its recreation of Washington, D.C. is incredibly detailed, from Capitol Hill to the Potomac Park District, though you'll want to avoid getting shot while sightseeing, of course. The 2025 Battle for Brooklyn DLC expands things even further, with a nostalgic new map sure to satisfy longtime fans of the first game. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.